I am back and with some more State of Decay 2 and with another episode for the Whisperers. We're on episode 35. And continuing on, it's been a few days since I last played. But not too long. I've been mostly, I worked on Fallout. I'm kind of going through the rotations as always at the minute with Fallout and this. So they're kind of my priority. But I think I'm going to do a few more rotations with Fallout, because actually Fallout's been working out so far. It's not been as bad as the first playthrough I did of it, but yeah, we're gonna crack on, play some more State of Decay, chill out for a bit. I was kind of hoping, I'm really trying to go all out with my main Let's Plays at the minute, because I'm kind of craving it. Like, I've managed to get into a day off today, and I've got tomorrow off, so I've got some time to record. So I think I might just chill out, play some video games, and do some more of these, because really I kind of just want to focus on this and Fallout, I guess, for a bit still. And if I've got more stockpiled up for in the long term, I've got plenty of time to do random Let's Plays when I want to break from this up, really, because in a way, like, I've got, this, Fallout, and when Assassin's Creed comes back, 3 games that are kind of, they're not the most relevant games anymore. They're not always going to get updated or anything crazy happen to the game. State of Decay is the highest one of having something.
Can you come over?
But realistically, it's like, I don't know. I'm at a point now with all of these games where, like, I can upload them whenever I want, in a way. So I'm not, like, with State of Decay, I did hate with this part of the series, where it's been so long since the Infestation update. It has been a while when we first came back. But in a way, it gave the game chances to have patches and fixes and stuff, so it's not too bad. But yeah, there was definitely a dead period where I should have probably done something with State of Decay, but yeah, it is what it is. Yeah, I don't know what we'll do. We'll probably just chill out, loot up, and yeah, just keep going, I guess. Because I think I've got a plan with this, haven't I, now? I think my plan was, we'll play through this map rotation, but then I'm thinking we're gonna move to Providence Ridge, and when we move to Providence Ridge, we'll make it all Dreadzone difficulty, and then we'll move on from there. So pretty much like the Dreadzone difficulty at the minute is gonna have 2 map rotations, I think, in it. We'll see. Like whether I want to have a break after this run and then before we go into Providence, but I don't know. At the minute, I'm not really craving to rush through this, but I think if I feel like I want to rush through it a bit more, maybe that's when I should have a break from it, but I don't know.
Well, who fucking ready for us?
We'll see. Yeah, I was looking for like some crossbow mods for Fallout, but there was one, but when I kept looking on YouTube to just double check, apparently people recommend not to use it because there's like some things, like some of the mod things that you need for it aren't with it, so more ways for it to go wrong, I guess. But anyway, I shouldn't probably add any more mods.
I'll be right there.
If I can avoid it, but I keep hopping on there and I keep seeing all the mods that I would love to add and that, but yeah, it's one of them, you know. I think last episode we did we have any more? Yeah, we've got all the outposts around. We could perhaps upgrade them where we can. All depends on where they're at. Like that one. Yeah, once we've looted up, we can like move some of them. Let's see, but yeah, I guess we're going out these lot. I don't know.
Yo, I got a freak here.
Yo, you hearing me? I got an offer here for you.
I think we met Ray Santos last time, didn't we? We kind of triggered that mission, so we'll probably be doing that run in this game, Trumball. And also, I've just finished season 11 of The Walking Dead finally. Well, I went through Fear, then I went into Tales of the Walking Dead, and then I did the Fear the Walking Dead one-off story, where they're in the submarine. I think it's Dead in the Water or something. Might not be. But it's a submarine story that kind of connects to Fear. And yeah, I've just finished off season 11 finally, The Walking Dead. And yeah, it was alright, I suppose. Hang on, let's get these in here. Like they kind of brought in the variant walkers, but there wasn't too much to them, I guess. They just appeared. They weren't trying to figure it out, or I don't know. There weren't too much threat to them, really.
Nice move, if I say so myself.
The new walker types. Well, they've kind of always been there, but the new walker variants are they were definitely forced in at the end, which is kind of annoying. Like, there's been one or two moments throughout The Walking Dead after, like, the first season with the climbing walkers and stuff. Like, people are starting to bring up certain moments now, which kind of help the variant a little bit more. Like, they've always been there, but not as plentiful.
Raimundo Santos,
But
did you think you could keep this a secret from me?
I wasn't... I just needed some time.
It's all right. I guess if anyone can understand what you're going through, it should be me. But I still don't like the idea of you being out there all on your own.
I'm not alone, Lily. Okay, there are plenty of helpful folks right here who I can count on if I need them.
All right, Ray. If you say so.
This world has more than enough problems for you to worry about. I refuse to be one of them.
Thank you. Like, seriously. Thanks.
Glad to help.
That really wasn't smart.
Yo, I'm coming to you.
Thanks.
I don't know what's happening. I don't know who you're talking to, but
If I take out the nearest plague guard,
yeah, like
this should clear up.
Like the last season of Fear, like The Walking Dead, it was alright, but I wish they kind of did a bit more with the variant stuff. I know that they're probably going to push it in like the future episodes and everything, like the future spin-off shows and that. But I don't know, it's weird that it's all coming back and the walkers are changing back again now, or they're just being noticed now. It's weird. 'Cause if anything, the fact that climbing and everything is really entertaining and interesting. But you think about all the times that would have been handy, or that would have been a problem in older episodes. It's like, yeah, it's definitely just been there as a plot device in season 11. And I don't know, I think it kind of makes it worse.
You can come in.
It cheapens it a little bit, because like we've only had this big highlight of the variants now, over than rather it being kind of throughout the whole 11 seasons, something that we've all been wanting to see, like the variant, and like it'd be cool to be able to spot them or something, you know, like, oh, that's something different, or like we kind of get variants, but not so much in a way. It's still alright though, like, it was a decent ending as well, like,
Yo, that is one sick juggernaut.
like the Rick's ending to the series when he came back, it kind of reminded me of like, it was more of a trailer if anything, than like anything connected, or like, that's the thing, like the scene at the end of at the end of Rick's show, at the end of season 11 about Rick's show series, it's like, I don't know, it's a bit like it's a scene that could either be in the show or not. It could be relevant or not to anything that's happening in his show. It's almost like it's the first thing they recorded, maybe. I don't know. It's weird. And Rick seems so different as well. Like, he does seem like a different, like, I don't know. I know he didn't really say much, but it's like, I don't know whether it's because I ain't really seen Rick in a while, I guess, like, properly. So, like, I ain't done like a rewatch before I got to 11, but like, I don't know. I feel like they could have made it a bit more of an effort with the finale, I guess. So I'd say it was somewhat forgettable. Like, it was a typical, like, they had to wrap it all up in one episode. I'd say it's a better ending for the series overall than, say Game of Thrones or something, because they didn't really fuck it up at all. But if anything, like, they say it's the ending, but then it's like they're opening the door to all these other shows. And it's almost like, well, why don't you just keep this going, you know? Like, if you're trying to create a universe, Walking Dead universe, then you might as well just keep the main show going constantly, and then you can keep bringing characters back and forth, and because that's the thing, like, this zombie apocalypse world, it's always going to be around in a way. It's like it's the certain future for that universe, and it's never going to end. And they could easily make this show like
Hello?
Doctor Who or
Would you be
something.
willing to meet up for introductions? I don't bite, I promise.
They could easily make it like something like, I don't know, like Doctor Who or something, where they keep renewing it maybe, at some point, where like, like they could always keep bringing new characters in, and new writers, new showrunners, but they keep it canonical, I guess, to everything that's happened previously. But like, for me, I watched what was it called? Tales of the Walking Dead, and that was really cool. It was almost like the Walking Dead version of What If, I guess, but a bit more grounded, I guess.
Doesn't really
but
seem to be much in here.
But what I saw was really good. I'd say the last 2 episodes to that series weren't good though. They kind of ended the series, the last 2, on a lackluster thing. Like, it weren't too as interesting as the first 4 episodes to that. The first episode you had Terry Crews, which was kind of a comedy, if anything. It was weird. Then you had, well, but in a way I would love to see Terry Crews' character back. He was entertaining to watch. I'd be interested in, and then episode 2 was the death loop thing they had going on. Which was kind of cool, but weird and sci-fi, like, realistically, I don't know how that was an outcome to the show. It was such a odd episode. Episode 3 was Alpha. Like, that was really good. Like, if anything, like, the Alpha episode in Tales makes me want, like, a prequel to Alpha's story. Like, set before the Walking Dead stuff with Alpha and the Whisperers. That's what I mean, like the Whisperers could easily have their own show. Negan could easily have his own show. Like, everything, I ain't got into Dead City yet, but everything I've seen at Dead City, be like the shorts or like the promotion for the show, everyone's always talking about Negan or like like the scenes with Negan in. There's not been a whole lot come out with Maggie. Unless it's her talking to Negan. And I just feel like the show would be way more interesting if it was just Negan. Because, like, it's even cool, like, I've seen the clips of him Priya was bringing Simon back and stuff, and if Simon's willing to come back to do a season, why wouldn't you bring him back to do The Walking Dead? And I don't know how many series they could get away with. I don't know how many seasons they could get away with the Savior stuff. But I'd definitely say that they could do quite a bit with it. Like, because you could do it how Negan met all the Saviors. They could bring Ezekiel back, do some Kingdom stuff. Like, they could kind of do like, how the Kingdom was built up in a way in that episode, in that season. Or, like, have an in-depth look at, like, people who worked at the outposts and everything, and kind of give the other side to it. I think it would be cool. But personally, I really don't think they're going to get rid of The Walking Dead. I don't know why they have. I know it's kind of been messy since Rick's left, but honestly, I think if they want to keep the universe going, I think they've got to make sure they still have the flagship show. Like, maybe, like, sure, I guess they've run out the comic book materials side of everything. They're running low on that. But, I don't know, when we were playing, what was it?
Sparrow prowling nearby.
When we were playing, Telltale The Walking Dead, like, it could easily bring, like, Clementine and them sort of Kenny into the Walking Dead universe in live action and connect it. I think that'd be so popular, because not many people have played the games to then put them into. Not many people who watch the Walking Dead shows have played the games, and really most of it, like, they easily fit into AMC context, as well as the comic book stuff. I think it definitely works. I don't know whether, like, AMC would have the rights, or I don't know how complicated that is right now, but yeah, it's one of them, innit, I suppose. Stranger at the door. I guess you could see what's
right there.
happening. No. I got a load of influence for that. 20 influence for a screamer is a lot, isn't it? Uh-oh.
Over here.
And you know what would be good? Go and see Beaumont. I know I've been talking about that for the last
Let's
few
make some more
episodes.
storage space before we start losing stuff.
I think I'd make a good addition to the right team.
Craftsmanship. Ooh. If I did that, we could get rid of Julia. That's one thing I've been going on about. If we recruit people relevant, we could get rid of people. That's craftsmanship, isn't it? Yeah. We could send Julia to the legacy pool then. Maybe.
I've been looking for a team that could use my skill set.
Let's see how she is personality-wise.
I'm so glad there's room for me.
Morale bonus from an upgraded workshop. In the Peace Corps. What's that? No, I know that, but in a way, like, I'm kind of building up a community from scratch then. Like, it's a fresh group. And the only ones that I'm kind of tempted to keep is Shaun, because he was in season 1. And then Lemchik, I guess, good. But if I find someone that can do munitions, or what would it be? Chemistry. If I find another chemist, maybe. I do think I have a gardener, don't I? Maybe not. Yeah. I think we'll send her to the legacy pool.
We should choose a leader, don't you think?
So then it opens a slot to another person, another brand new character.
Grats, you're still alive.
And we can bring him back if needed.
Catch you later.
I know. Alright, let's maybe take the new girl out and see what she's all about. Yeah, let's go see Beaumont, see what he's got. Yeah, we'll keep her with just one. Why not? And maybe go looting as well. So Beaumont, it's not too far. Maybe we can go looting up these houses and everything. So yeah, like this, it's like everything with the Whisperers are going to be around for a while. I think I've got ideas for future Walking Dead communities and everything. And in a way, like now that I've finished the Commonwealth, because I've done the Commonwealth before, but I was kind of doing the Commonwealth when I didn't really know what they were. But now that I've got a better understanding of how they operate and stuff, I could quite easily see myself giving the Commonwealth another go.
I wonder if there are long-term biological effects from exploring plague territory.
But I think I did alright with that series though, when we did do it. But yeah, the other day I tried to watch the first episode that I did for this community, and it was when I first, well, the Walking Dead community is when I did the first Whisperer series, and I've got to say my commentary weren't that good back then. I have got a lot better. Insane, dude.
Hello there. Would you assist me with this?
Let's see what we got.
This is Ray Santos, reaching out to the folks living in the church.
Megalodon's alright.
I wanted to ask a favor. Can you pick up?
Now that'd be easy.
Church of
We
the
could get
Ascension,
50
do you read
count.
me? Over.
Kill 150 non-priests.
Hello? Is anyone there?
Shut up, bro. That's like stupid. Kill bloaters with shotguns. Or 15. Like, look, it goes from that 15 zombies with blunt weapons. That's a fair enough goal. And then you get that 125. To be fair, we could probably could get away with it though, but.
Godspeed, my friend.
That might be alright. I know that one's a good one. That's an easy one. That's easy.
Fine plan of action.
Might be good. Or that one. Two blows with revolvers. Kill two no, that's not happening. Kill 5 screamers with rifles. That might be good.
That won't be easy, but I have faith in you.
Yeah, I guess we go do that. I'm questioning. The only thing is, if I do the 125 headshots, that's another 50 cal for the group. No idea where I'm going. This is open.
I guess it's something. No more Zeds around here.
Fucking awesome!
So easy to keep morale up.
Yo, I'm looking for an extra set of hands. Anyone will do.
On my way.
Thank you. Just get here as soon as you can, okay?
Suppose if he's after killing a plague guard, maybe
I
can let him do the work, but I kind of wanted to wake up the plague guard before. Well, not really, but yeah, kind of didn't want to do too much. Is I want to loot that, but it's building materials. I've got too much. I suppose it doesn't matter. We've got more building materials, we've got more. Actually, yeah, can't get any more.
I hear Zeds moving around. Careful now.
Off bullshit. And that was one thing with The Walking Dead. They had to get the mandatory deaths in at the end.
This might be valuable.
Because they kind of knew that, oh, people can die now. But then you kind of... Well, they kind of shot themselves in the foot. Because they can't kill off Daryl because he's got a show planned. They can't kill off Negan or Maggie because we knew that they had a show planned. And in a way you can't kill off Judith because I assume that they want to meet up with them. Same with Daryl and Carol, you can't kill off them. Like even up till the very end, like the main, well, the typical people had a lot of plot armor.
I can't carry anymore.
Like even Negan, he had a lot of plot armor, and you would think he would kind of be a free-for-all for a lot of the writing team, but yeah. It's why I kind of want to get into I want to get into Dead City a bit sooner because I want to see if they will push the limit and kill off Negan at this point, but I don't. If I saw Negan die now, I don't think I don't think any death would suit Negan. It's the same with Rick. Like, should Rick die now? Just get killed off at some point? Maybe not. It's like, is it for someone to die after so long and it lead to probably nothing?
Hey there.
Because the payoff in Rick dying has to be massive. Has to be something like, oh, Carl can come back, or something stupid like that, which ain't gonna happen, is it? Sure, Rick would probably die for Judith, but in a way, I don't know. It's been a long time, and Judith is different now, and
I'm hurting pretty bad.
Thank you. Seriously. I'm out.
really.
This is a lot of stuff to carry. I wonder if that's actually blood I'm tasting in the air.
Does it taste like
Not
blood?
seeing Zeds, but that won't last here in Plague territory. I need a break.
Ah. Fuck off. Bullshit stamina. Get in the way.
This might take some effort.
Don't want to do that. Reduce my weight.
Well, that was loud.
Now that's one thing. It's weird that, like, lately I've noticed when they bash the door in, it's only once. Should go and loot another building and see if that happens again. Because before you'd have to slam it about 3 times to open it. Which I kind of liked, because it kind of had to put a bit of force into it, but it seems like they've changed it. You know what's good? Even though that I've changed it back to the, well, changed the execution to instant. Like the press Y to execute, so it should be quicker, but the old system still works as well, which is good. Let's try this. Nice one. What is the name, actually? Luz. Luz? Luz. Luz.
Hello, my friend. Ray Santos here, calling for help as promised.
Well, that took 2
coming by
swings.
to lend me a hand?
Interesting. Unless they changed it up, so some doors don't require so much of a shove. Because before it was always 3, I think. I don't remember it being like randomized. It's kind of good in a way. Kind of makes each building different.
That's pretty heavy.
I always like it when you can, like, well, the front door might be locked shut, which you would bash through normally, or it gives you option to. Or if you try the back door, usually they're open. It's kind of nice, like, oh, you take that little bit of extra time, and the game kind of rewards you with a quiet little moment. I could probably do with dropping shit, just in case. Well, let's just drop this shit. We'll double check what we get. So if I've got one plague sample, then it's not exactly worth it. Ah, you. It's close. Just need to be careful of that fellow.
Seriously, this is it?
Yeah, but you can tell my video, like, throughout this series, my confidence in my videos has gone up. Uh-oh. It was either the gun or the feral making the noise. What's that coming?
We're running a bit short on stuff here.
That one's not done yet.
That was good. That was smart. I like that. But you know what's kind of nice now? Everything in The Walking Dead has come into the State of Decay universe. Because now the walkers in The Walking Dead climb walls, like in State of Decay. They open doors. Well, the bash doors open in this, but they're getting close. Even in
Dreadzone.
The Walking Dead, they had one episode with a load of feral people, and they looked like ferals from State of Decay. Well, they look more like the old ferals in State of Decay 1, but it was just a load of cannibal-like people, like animalistic people, and they would just crawl around on the floor. Like, they were really creepy, but they weren't like zombies or anything. That's the thing. I suppose at least they've been trying.
Roger that. I'll do it.
I know I shouldn't be giving them food, but screw it. Look at us, pack mule. Right, let's go out, help them out. We've got plenty of food. I know it's something the Whisperers wouldn't do, but that's one thing they love doing in season 11 of The Walking Dead. Ever since the Whisperers, they love copying their tactics all the time.
Can we meet up? I'd like to make you an offer.
Like if they have any reason to, if they've got like a massive horde of zombies in the way, they just copy the Whisperers or gut people up. Like, it's like second nature now. The amount of times the characters in the game, in the show, are just covered up in blood. It's kind of funny at this point.
Mi casa, tu casa, or whatever.
your problem. Your house, your problem. Don't know why, like, they've got no weapons. Why are we helping them? Honestly, what am I doing?
Buddy, you're a lifesaver. Literally.
Sure thing.
We need to be more willing to make tough decisions.
I know, but if they want, they might want to join up. Let's have a look at what they've got. They might be actually really brilliant people.
Staying safe out there?
Self-production. I don't know what that would do. I wish you could like, kind of have a proper in-depth just look into people's skills. Have a proper in-depth look at what they're actually good at. It's like I have no idea what that 5th skill is or what it does until you actually unlock that person and then run your group. That's the only time you can have a proper detailed look at what that skill's about, unless you go on YouTube or something. And yeah, it's just overall a bit bad, I guess. I guess I could go leave it there for today. Get into 15 minutes. I would
It's clear for now, but no place
there's
can be
9
secure
slots,
with a
I'm not
plague
going to
heart
carry all
nearby.
that.
I wonder if that's actually blood I'm tasting in the air.
Yeah, you said that once today. So I'm gonna record like 4 videos in one go anyway, so well, my plan is I kinda hope I can tonight. But ideally I wanna do, well, finish off this rotation. So the next State of Decay on the channel will be the end of this rotation. And then I want to start working on the next one tonight. And then tomorrow, ideally, I want to get the next one done. So I've got like pretty much 3 rotations, well, 2.5 done in 2 days. And then that means I'm way, way ahead. And I can go and focus on like random live streams, not even bother about streaming. But honestly, I am kind of addicted to State of Decay and Fallout at the minute, so I might stick with them. At some point, I want to bring back Assassin's Creed into the rotations at some point.
I'm so glad
I don't want to leave that for too long, but the thing is, everything on YouTube that I upload, by the time it comes back, it does seem like it's been a while. It's like, we finished Assassin's Creed. Well, for me, it was only a few days ago, but on YouTube, it's probably been like a week or 2. Yeah, probably about a week, 2. And yeah, it's just one of them things, really. But overall, not a bad episode today. We've got a bit of looting done. We met Liz. I'm kind of tempted at some point having Hayden and was it Hayden and Al team up again, because they were a good team. Ideally, I wouldn't mind getting Al to do that one bounty mission, because that's a new heavy weapon for her if she wants it. Even though we did get rid of Julia today, we've replaced her with this character. I think that's kind of what I want to do. If I've got someone that comes through and wants to join the group who is a promise, like someone to build up and get good again, like I think it'd definitely be worth it. Like, say someone comes along with agriculture, but honestly, I think I want to keep him, if anything. Like, I'd definitely consider someone, like, with chemistry. Unless we can teach someone chemistry. To get munitions. Actually, let's have a look. If we can. I've got a few textbooks, I think. We got 3. So if I'm wanting to get rid of a lemchick, I think it's a lemchick. We could consider getting rid of her. Because, like, that's the thing. If we've got to play through this season, well, we've got to play through this map rotation, move to Providence Ridge with a full Dreadzone map rotation. The rotation after that, how have we got 10 labour? Oh, Shaun adds a bit of work skill. That's cool. Like Makinas. I'm not sure if I'm too keen on her, but what was her outfit?
You guys are gonna love the crap I just dropped off.
But I might leave it there for today. Next episode we'll continue on with some more. And yeah, we'll just keep the Fallout and State of Decay train going for a bit longer. Like I said, it'll probably be at least a few more weeks for State of Decay and Fallout, and then any random full Let's Plays that go up before Assassin's Creed back. But if anything, Assassin's Creed wasn't too crazy popular anyway. It was a lot of the same, but when it does come back, at least we'll have the change of experience in the DLC. But yeah, I guess that's it for today. It's quite nice to be able to focus on, well, my Let's Plays as always. Like, I think I want to keep my main Let's Plays going for a bit longer because I'm actually interested in, well, keeping these going a bit longer before going back and doing some. Well, I think my plan was to do Tales of the Walking Dead Season 2 and then some Gears 5 Hivebusters. That was my next plan, but they might have been up ages ago. I don't know what games I would have done after that. Probably Telltale The Walking Dead Season 3 or something. So I'll probably keep that going as much as I can. But the only thing with Telltale is each of them episodes is really long. Really long. Because usually I like to do each episode one thing at a time. Well, each episode is one episode, I guess, but my last playthrough, like season 1 of that, was kind of a lot in a way. But yeah, we'll see how season 2 does. Like, if anything, there's not too many of the episodes in each season. There's only like 5 episodes, so it's nothing crazy. Yeah, let's actually back out. But yeah, I'm going to be back with some more State of Decay relatively soon. Not tomorrow, but the day after should be some more Fallout 4. And we'll keep that going too. If anyone's got any ideas for State of Decay, Fallout, if there's anything I should be doing in these series, let me know. Like, sure, by the time this is up, there's probably the next several videos up, but well, yeah, by the time this is up, I've probably done the next 7 or so videos to them. But I'm always appreciated to see if anyone likes the content or not. Please let me know where I can get better and keep going, or if anyone's got any advice to get better content out there. But I don't know, it's a hobby if anything. It's just something to enjoy, chill out, create something alongside, well, gaming, which I've kind of, I'd say I've got, like, before I did these Let's Plays, I did get a bit bored with gaming in a little way, but ever since I've done this, I've actually grown and enjoyed it a lot more. Like I said, I clicked on the first episode to the Whisperers in season 1 in season 1 of the Walking Dead communities that I've done. And my intro was awful to episode 1, and overall I just was a bit, I don't know whether my mic was off, like, it must have been an older mic and everything, and like, you could definitely tell I just didn't have the confidence, or like, I don't know, I had no idea why I was doing it in a way, whereas now it's more like I'm doing this because I enjoy it, whether people watch it or not, and it's just there to play. And and I always keep saying, every time I do click on an older video of any of the games that I've played, I'm put right back into that moment, when I recorded it, the day, and it's really cool. Like, it's just like a bit of an archive for myself, if anything, and it's just a load of fun, really. But yeah, we'll be back with some more State of Decay 2 relatively soon, and we'll keep the looting going, base building, missions, all that stuff going, and yeah, we'll be back with some more soon. So as always, thanks for watching if you've been watching, and I'll see you all in the next one.